In a time-of-use electric rate plan, the price you pay for electricity is based on when you consume that electricity. Electricity is consumed as you use it over a period of time. Your electricity consumption is measured in kilowatt hours. In electric rate plans, the price per kilowatt hour is listed in the energy charge section of the plan. Here's an overview of how a typical time-of-use plan works. In a time-of-use plan, the energy charge lists 2 or more prices per kilowatt hour, with rules for when the different prices apply. The different prices are linked to when you use electricity during the course of a single day. In the time-of-use plan, the utility defines times of day as on-peak and off-peak. Some plans also include mid-peak or super off-peak, etc., but for this example, I'll just use on-peak and off-peak. There is a price for electricity consumed during on-peak hours and a price for electricity consumed during off-peak hours. On-peak and off-peak times will be very specific. This example shows on-peak hours as 3 to 9 p.m. on weekdays. As your day passes, your price for electricity changes from the off-peak price to the on-peak price and then back to the off-peak price. This cycle of prices repeats day after day through the week. The days of the week can have the same pattern, or certain days can have a different pattern. For example, under some plans, weekend days and holidays are off-peak only. Here's what a week might look like, starting with all off-peak on Sunday, followed by weekdays with both on and off-peak times, and ending on Saturday, which is all off-peak. The time-of-use plan requires a meter that can track electricity consumed during on-peak hours separately from electricity consumed during off-peak hours. Digital meters and certain analog meters can do this. A time-of-use plan can also have seasonal prices, with higher prices during on-peak months and lower prices during off-peak months. For the energy charge portion of your bill, the kilowatt hours you consume during on-peak times will be multiplied by the on-peak price, and the kilowatt hours you consume during off-peak times will be multiplied by the off-peak price. The subtotals are added together, and the energy charge is then added to the other charges on your bill. Many utilities now offer one or more time-of-use plans. The way to save under a time-of-use plan is to shift electricity consumption away from on-peak hours. One option is to identify the appliances that consume the most power, then use them during off-peak times, when possible. There are tools that can help with this, such as timers on appliances and programmable thermostats. One important note: there are other charges in an electric rate plan, and those other charges will also impact your bill. You will want to look at these other charges when you choose your rate plan. Please see my video on costs in your electric rate plan for more information. For information on other common types of rate plans, please see my video, Electric Rate Plans, Time of Use, Demand Fee, Tiered, Basic. Most of this video came from the Time of Use section from that more comprehensive video. This video is part of my series on electric service and the traditional electric utility. Thank you for watching. Please join me on YouTube at Understanding Utilities by Maria Maher.